Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back with some more Rise of Mordor action for you today, and this is a really close 2v2 that I've been told, sent in by a member of my Discord. Yeah, this one is between Gondor and Rohan, and they are facing the Eastlings and also Mordor. So, evil versus good today, a classic showdown, and it seems like Rohan will be facing Mordor, and it'll be Gondor facing Eastlings. I don't know how great an idea that is, since Gondor's infantry kind of comes out a lot worse to these Loki Rim race recently, I've been told. There you go. Rohan is going in, though Rohan's infantry is probably on par to the Orcs, really. You can see there a nice rear charge from that area of the Eastfold. Gonna certainly influence the fight. You see Uruk Spears desperately trying to come over and support. And we've got more areas of the Eastfold here trying to do their bit. Gonna go in after some archers. Chop these guys down. Where is Mordor's cavalry? Mordor's cavalry is a little far back. You got some. Oh, this isn't even Mordor's cavalry. This is Ered of the Westfold. Where is Mordor's cavalry? Did they bring any? They may not have brought any. Don't think they did. And you can see, look at this. Just these archers getting descended upon by Rohan's cav. Some elite cav in here as well. We've got some Knights of the House of Earl, and I believe there's some Knights of the Mark somewhere as well. I've seen them scattered about. But I mean, really, yeah, Rohan's just got to try and like hold on for as long as possible with his spears, and then he's got to like allow his cav to do the work. You can see here though, these spears are starting to. The spear cavalry here is starting to, medium shock, sorry, is starting to lose. Uruk spears are chasing them down. Gotta be careful. There you go. Knights of the Mark over here. This is an elite unit. Do some work. Gonna go flying into the back. But yes, if you're enjoying... Oh, there you go. That was really nice. Yeah, if you're enjoying seeing Rise of Mordor on the channel, I would like to see some more epic cavalry charges like this and some more Middle-earth action, then do remember leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. And it looks like, look at this. Cavalry going all the way up here, and they're going to go and try and silence these Orc bow rabble. We've got some guards to the teeth up there. General, need to be careful. Oh, they got so many archers to Mordor. I'm kind of surprised it's being Mordor. I'm kind of, like, they've got a decent amount of infantry. Yeah, they brought not a single bit of cavalry by the looks of it. Obviously, it looks like obviously these things have brought some, and Gondor's ready to cancel that out. But yeah, Mordor didn't bring a single bit of cav. It's kind of a bit surprising. Look at this, Uruk Spears breaking 112 men. Wow, I'm surprised. I mean, they're gonna be able to rear charge these ones really easily. Mordor's gonna like lose his flank really early on, and it seems like Rohan with like his archers back here. I don't know what he's brought. Yeoman of the Mark. Yeah, no Garrison of the Hornburg today, but Yeoman of the Mark, they're pretty good. He's just gonna like focus down this this front line, which is not a bad idea. And I mean, eventually he'll just be able to like assault this way. What's he got over here? Sword Dane's got Erling men at arms. Maybe he'll just come and help double team like the Eastlings, because why not? Yeah, get this cav out here. It's just gonna run into pole arms. There's pole arms in there. Foolish! Get out! Get out! What's in there? Oh, it's a orc pikes, to be precise. It's not great pole arms either. Get these guys out of here. You might as well just go around the back and rear charge them. Like you've been doing so well over here. Like, I mean, that's the only thing that I've seen that Rohan's maybe done a little bit too much is maybe throw stuff head in onto spears and, well, we've just seen pikes there as well. Maybe he's, I don't know, maybe he's just, I don't know really what he's doing. Yeah, he's just let this Ered of the Westfold here. It's medium melee cav, just throw its lives away. Maybe he was busy microing elsewhere, I don't know. But it seems like, oh yep, the cavalry fight on the other side has just gone away. Gondor and these things have now clashed. As you can see. I don't know who will win this. Varag Lancers usually have recently been, I think, nerfed, and I feel like they're just not as good as they used to be. Gondor Cav used to be really good, but now that Knights of the Silver Swan are actually an effective unit to use again, I wouldn't be so sure. I think it's going to be a fairly even fight. But yeah, Varag Lance is losing across the front, actually. He just rear charges in a moment from the general. So you imagine that the Eastlings are going to lose that fight. But they might turn it around over here. The Eastlings are throwing in shock infantry, elite shock infantry as well. Warlords of Rune going in against these Sword Danes. That's not a bad confrontation for the Eastlings. I mean, Sword Danes are like on the same level as like Orc warriors, so they're not that great. Seems like the Cavs somehow not taking out all this rabble. The pole arms seem to be keeping them at bay. They need to just focus that general down with some archers. I mean, I don't know why they aren't just rear charging over here. I'm also just bring over your cav, and you could just like get in behind and support here, which I think is what Rohan's going to do. He's going. I mean, there's a general here. Eastlings have like thrown in their general. Just send them in behind. Swords, you can see here, losing. Balance of power's not looking so hot for the evil force at the moment. I'm not surprised with an early loss. A lot of early losses there for Mordor. Hopefully they can turn around. Maybe these things will turn around. You can see they're starting to win over here. Getting quite a lot of gains, and they are shooting into the back as well. Yeah, Gondor's sword infantry kind of gets beaten by low Kira macement. Like the armor piercing that like those maces do onto the Gondor infantry is pretty good. It's like Kush and Rome. Kush is a very good counter to Rome. These things are pretty good counter to Gondor. Certainly in infantry. Maybe not in cavalry now. It's kind of a shame since these things should be kind of renowned for their cavalry. This could go either way though. These are both equally pretty terrible pole arms. Though Gondor in some areas is still strong, like pikes, like little Fountain Guard spears are better as well, with the Citadel Guard. And I think cav, they're probably better as well. Because they're that very heavy shot cav in the Knights of the Silver Swan, while Eastling's only a Bane of the Steppe, which can only bring one of. You can see, like, yeah, these Princess Coast Guard actually are getting kind of rinsed. He's pushing this one up. I don't know if that was really a wise move. Oh yeah, these Loki Rim are winning decisively. Yeah, I mean, I just send in like some archers. Yeah, look at this. He's going to retreat the polearms. Just try and catch him out. Over here, yeah, again, winning like decisively against the Princess Coast Guard. And now here you go. Rohan's going to come into the back lines. He's persisted, and now what's turning around to face it? It's going to be guards to the teeth. They are actually focused. I mean, focus that general down. And here you go. Look, I mean, they might hit this general before he's set up. They are going to hit this general before he's kind of set up. A couple of them just don't even care that they've been hit. Look at them. It's like, yeah, don't mind us. We're just going to stand on sentry here. How did that general do? He's actually winning, to be fair. Like, that charge was pretty costly for those Knights of the Mark. Maybe he doesn't want to do that again. Oh, cav. That's not a good idea. That's not a good idea. Never charge pikes. I mean, that's just Total War 101. Never charge pikes with cav. With anything, really. And he's lost an entire unit and area of the Eastfold there. And he's going to take out this general, though, you imagine. Like, this is going to be a good rear charge here. Yeah, it looks like the Warlords of Rune are going to be killed off. I mean, they're somewhere in amongst, yeah, there's like a couple down here, but yeah, you can barely see them in amongst the horses. Yeah, they've routed the general. So Eastling's in a bit of trouble. I would honestly just, yeah, I mean, he is over here. Good. I'm glad he's over here. He's picking off the rear of Eastlings. That's good to see. Is Rohan. Just leave Mordor. Leave Mordor do his thing. Take out the bigger threat, which is going to be Eastlings, I think. They have better infantry anyway. It certainly was initially the bigger threat with the cav as well. But hey, maybe Gondor's actually going to have some success against Eastling's horns. I mean, he's getting support of Rohan's cav, which is always great. Look at these polearms trying to chase on the Loki Rim. Honestly, if Mordor's just going to happily stand here, why not just leave him? What's he going to face? Sword Thanes, early men at arms? Yeah. Who cares if you lose those units? Like, look at this. Pike's looking the wrong way now. I mean, you could now just charge the swords in the front. You'd be fine. Well, in some areas, they're facing the right way in others. Yeah, and now Gondor's cavs returned as well from beating all the Varag Lancers. Loki and Maceman over here getting surrounded. Yeah, all the shock's been chased off by Rohan. It's not looking great. They're going to see a rear charge here. Onto these halberdiers. Oh, that's pretty nasty. That is pretty nasty. Yeah, those halberdiers are going to drop now. I mean, they're also getting surrounded, but they're like these polearms edging their way in. So they're about to get surrounded anyway. And they've kind of advanced too far, and the archers have been able to flank them as well. So they were in a bit of trouble, as it was. The cavalry just kind of sealed their fate. And honestly, I don't know what Mordor's going to do now. Like, I mean, you could retreat to, like, up here. Onto this, like, little slope. But, he's in a lot of trouble. Like, I mean, Gondor's actually run out of ammo. So has Rohan. So, in fairness, if he boxes up, it's going to be tough getting through all those polearms. But army losses would suggest that, polearms... I mean, that Mordor will break, sorry. So the polearms may not be as, like, effective as first thought. Fight down here. I mean, this is just a fight that Gondor's going to win. Just never fight polearms, guys. Not with anything other than polearms. Yeah, I mean, they're going to win decisively. Look how much Cavs have. They need to just harass Mordor and shouldn't have let him set up like he has. I mean, get these bow rabble, yeah. But you can see here they have polearms and swords now stacked everywhere.
The unit is running from the enemy.
Mordor is in a real sticky spot. And he's got no ammo. They've got no ammo left, you got to remember. They have actually sort of got the Cav in behind here. Look at that. They've sort of got the Cav to sneak in behind down the slope. Might be what they have to do. But it looks like, yeah, they're setting up more swords there. They're going to stretch the polearms out yet. That little avenue's gone now.
Our ally flees the field. Ill news indeed.
It's a shame. That's why you always hold on to some ammo. I don't know really what they've been using their ammo on. I mean, they were shooting dead on at, like, shield walls and pikes. It wasn't always the greatest idea. I mean, they have got halberdiers in Prince's Coast Guard. They may be orc pikes. I don't know. I like how orc pikes are now a polearm unit as well. They're not actually a pike unit. They're just a polearm. They have pikes in the name, yet they're a polearm. They look ready to go. They look bloodied up, to be fair. I don't know how well they do, but we'll see. Certainly won't want to attack the Guards of the Teeth. They're healthy. Just don't throw your cav against it. Just hold off with everything. I mean, what are the numbers? 900 versus 1600. Yeah. I mean, Mordor's up against it. Put it like that. It's so dark. They look great though, don't they? Those new orc throng. I mean, they're not technically new anymore, but they do look great. So much better looking than the old Mordor. Oh, they're resetting up. When they're just adjusting like this is when you want to assault, catch them out. So I always like stand really, really close. Either see if you can goad them out, or like if they do this, like reshuffle, then you can like go in. Erling men at arms look really nice as well. I love this unit. I don't know why, just do. I think it's just because it does have that auxiliary sort of vibe to it, like with the oval shields and the spear and sort of armor. It looks really nice. But yeah, I don't know really what they're going to do now. I may just like fast forward until someone decides to actually make a move. But yes, it started off so like fast paced and it's really slowed down now. I mean, Mordor just looks like he's parading his orc throng around his box, like he doesn't even care what's going on. And then you've just got everyone else waiting to go in. Really wait. I mean, what like Gondor's not got anything like super elite. I'd be interested to know what the funds were. They weren't. Obviously, they weren't too high because Mordor decided that he didn't have the money to bring polearms. Not polearms, cav, sorry. Or even like Guards of the Teeth polearms. You can only bring or orc pikes. That's fair enough. You work with what you have, and here we go. Finally, Rohan's going to be the one to go in. Honestly, I think where they fight where the orc pikes are, they may have some success. I don't think they're that great. I think they only cost like 500-600, I think, maybe a little bit more. Look at this. I think they're gonna try and get the cav, yeah, and flank in there. Not a bad idea. No, it's not gonna work. They're gonna just charge straight into the pikes. Get out of there. Get out of there. That's just dead riders of Rohan. It's just death. But now look, Guards of the Teeth coming to the front. Yeah, you can see the orc pikes are losing. Now with the cav, yeah, Gondor's seen, and he's gonna go flying on in. And he's going to come charging into the rear of this sword unit. Well, not into the rear, but just into the sword unit. And that's what you got to do. And now you can see that the Guards of the Teeth have a choice. Do they stay here, or they go and try and save their back lines? I mean, it looks like they're going to go and save their back lines. It does look like the orc pikes have sort of saved themselves. And you've got archers going in. You've got a lot going in. You've got Gondor. Oh no, it's Aemir. You've got Rohan's general in there. All sorts of mess is going on down here. Yeah, you can see they've reset up. I mean, they need to get they need to get everything out, to be honest. I mean, they've done their bit. I mean, you can carry on fighting here, backlines of like this orc pike unit, maybe. I get the general for Rohan out. Rohan's morale is never great. Pike's winning over there against archers, and the Prince's Coast Guard are losing against something. Like one arch unit with like half ammo would be devastating up on this hill. Just fire into the back lines of anything. Yeah, they just need to get the cav out. I mean, this is just... Persisting is suicidal. Suicidal. Got swords coming in. I mean, Gondor is pretty, like... He's in the back lines here, as you can see. He's actually is kind of like... He's sort of avoiding the pike. I mean, some units aren't, but yeah, some of the guys are avoiding the pikes. And look, they've nearly broken through. Like, the front line's here with the archers, and then you can see Gondor's, like, almost in. They actually, as I speak, have just connected it up. This Coast Guard are losing. As are the pikes, though, now. It's just whether they need to get some cav. Well, actually, there's a general here. I guess Gondor's general's here. They can break that pike unit, though. Then they might be able to then flank the other one. I mean, this cav here is just persisting just stupidly. Like, after the first charge, you should realize it's not going to work. You just wait. Wait and see whether the pikes move out a little bit. Erling men at arms doing bad. They're doing bad. I thought they were doing okay. They're not doing okay. All the reserves are just cav as well. Like, all the infantry's been thrown in. A lot of it, there's not a lot, but a bit of it is wavering. There you go, Gondor archers breaking. I mean, throwing archers against pikes rarely works. Pikes will have to be really battered up. To even dent the unit. I like how the orc pikes use like the staff of their pikes to like block shots. Oh, you can see other stuff starting to lose now, but the pikes have stabilized. That's kind of worrying. The pikes, this pike block here at the end, pike stack, is maybe going to save Mordor. I honestly thought like Mordor gets slightly surrounded, and we start to chain route a little bit. Certainly like with his ally going. Mordor usually morale like drops pretty quickly, though they are wavering now, as I say that. I mean, this is all at the fault of the forces of good. They should never allow them to be able to like get back into this like corner. And you can see here orc pikes breaking, orc throng now on the front lines. I guess this is also like at the fault of the forces of good. Why is he charging in? Knights of the House of Earl, a really elite, very heavy. Oh, I don't know. You know what? I say that. Why is he charging it in? But he has done a bit of damage. They're losing. It does cost his Knights of the House of Earl though, a fair amount of men each time though. He's done it. Oh yeah, look at that. Now they're all dropping. Now the tides of turn. I mentioned Knights of the House of Earl. Yeah, they're going to start to die. It starts off okay, and then it turns pretty dire. I mean, you need to kill that general. Just be patient. Just be patient. Now that they're winning over here, and you can see this, they're going to try and tighten the circle. Oh, this is not bad. This might not be a bad charge. Wasn't the greatest of charges. It was okay. Yeah, now the halberds are down, and they're going to just do more damage. Might break that orc throng. I mean, now I'd start to charge into the back of this orc throng over here. Just try and break this. See, everything on this side is broken, so they might be able to. I mean, they can't turn the pikes around because they will get like hit by other cav. But yeah, this cav here just needs to be patient. Trust in the infantry. I mean, they're running low on infantry, so I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't have sent this Gondor sword in. I would have just been starting to persist with cavalry charges here. Just hit this Uruk throng with the Knights of the Silver Swan. Constantly. But it's certainly living up to its name being a close one. I mean, apparently, odds are still not really with Mordor, but I mean, I guess Bands of Power can't take into account the position. Look at the bodies of all the horses. It's a bit of a hill now of horses that's confirming, and there you go, look at that. Knights of the Mark breaking. And these Knights of the House of Earl were like over 40 like about 2 minutes ago, down to 12 now because he keeps charging them in. Just get this Gondor sword, bring it around here if you want to persist charging someone with halberds. Then just let the cav just charge. This is the only spot now where there is no halberds, so this is the only spot where the cav's going to break through. Yes, like if there's a weakened halberd, you'll break through, but like that's when it's on its own. All these orc pikes are breaking here. No real reason. There you go. General's gone in now. Now would be a great time to fear if I was either side, to be honest, actually. If you're either side, great time to fear. Yeah, look at this. Just going to charge straight in. Do so many cavalry. I mean, that's the unit lost. Knights of the House of Earl, down to 5. They'll die. There you go, broken fully. And yeah, you can see, look at this. Mordor's infantry's come out of its formation to come and attack these spears. Now you use the cavalry and you punish Mordor. Look, they're losing decisively. And these orc pikes that they're going to try and push out as well. So again, try and see if you can punish that. I mean, now you might be able to, like, you can see where Rohan's cavalry's been. You can now get the cavalry in behind and try to hit those pikes. Just got to be patient. Like I said, Mordor's infantry's not great. It'll eventually break through. But who knows? Who knows who's going to win this? I mean, all it needs is like one general kill. I mean, one bad charge from a general. I mean, Rohan's basically out. It's down to kind of Gondor now. Rohan's like chain routing. Bar his cav. He's kind of chain routed. Yeah, Gondor's got most of the cav left as well. Rohan's kind of thrown a lot of his cav away. It's just Eomer over here. I mean, look, and Eomer's just going to have to charge Uruk Throng. That's a much better deal for him. And you can also almost break through. How did the Gondor cav get it? Oh, it's almost knocked its whole way through. Wow, yeah, there's kind of a gap. A general has died, though. Eomer's dead, so there you go. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I think Rohan was almost out. Oh, he's actually got a spear here. And these pikes are kind of reformed and they're kind of cancelling out this Gondor cav. They may want to just... I mean, Eomer's dead, but his cav's broken through. He just needs to charge these orc pikes. He may need to go back-to-back with the general. Just don't let him. Just charge him. Just hit him as much as possible. Catch the unit out as much as possible. I mean, I think that's what Gondor's general's trying to do here. Knights of the Silver Swan doing their bit. You can see they are... The pikes are in a bit of trouble, but they're holding. They're shaken. But not stirred. They're wavering but winning. And there you go. Rohan's general's dead. That's Rohan out. If this pike breaks, that's GG. Now you could really do a fear. Break this unit. Oh, general's starting to break as well. I mean, if they also lose the general, that's a real big bit of trouble there. But I mean, oh my gosh, this is so close. Is there any more reserves? No, this is it. Like everything here now. They're down to one bit of cavalry. Going to rout this Uruk Throng. I mean, with how close this game is, you might want those 30 Uruk Throng. Just, you know, not just sacrifice them to the Knights of the Silver Swan there. These orc pikes that they're going to push out as well. It's not a good idea. These guys are more mobile, remember. This Knights of the Silver Swan. Cavs just generally is. Yeah, look, he's going to try and flank them. He pulled out and he's going to try and flank. I mean, pulling out, though, he does lose a couple more.
We are losing ground.
Orcs starting to break here as well. And they break. There's Uruk Throng. Look at that. He can now go into the side of the orc pikes. The pikes are going to break. Or wavering again. Oh, they rallied at the right moment, didn't they? Rallied right just as they charged at general. Well, have they broken? Did they break? No. Oh, they're just tired. They have their heads down. Yeah, they're really chasing this general. Wow, and he's having to run. And there you go. Oh no, their general's dead. No. Mordor's general's died. But it might be okay. They might just have enough in it. Oh my gosh, they are. Gondor's going to break. Gondor's going to chain route. Did Gondor lose his general? No. Gondor's chain routing. And that's kind of surprising. Like, look at this. I mean, if he can get this pike just right, he may be okay. Oh! It gives a pretty good charge. And he broke that unit. It's going to come down to general v general. And there you go, Knights of the Silver Swan. Who is going to win this? I mean, these guys need to find like a wall, like go up against the wall and just try and like do what they did initially. But I don't think they can here because they can kind of get flanked. Just hit them while they're like, look at this. What are these guys doing? What's this formation you're forming right now? I mean, just go anywhere. Just like feint that you're going to charge him, then go around and just hit him here. No, he's going to charge him head on. No, why Gondor? This was yours for the winning. Oh my gosh. What a murder. No. And it's... Oh my gosh. What a way to just throw away the game. I think that was all in Gondor's favour. And Gondor's just thrown it away. An Pyrrhic victory for Mordor. Wow. We'll end the replay and have a quick look at some of the end results. But that was an insanely close one. Thank you to Levengthon to send that one in. That was, yeah, insane. Insanely good. But yeah, his like general got 402 kills. And like the unit sizes weren't actually on max either. They're like, I don't know what they were on, like maybe large. But yeah, he got 402 kills with that. I mean, his pikes he got 306, 357. I mean, his one is Thron got 137. Yeah, nothing else really did too well. And then you got Ty, who was playing Zeaslings. I mean, he did okay. He did some damage to Gondor, and he made Gondor use all his ammo up. But yeah, he didn't really like have the greatest of games as Zeaslings. 86 kills with Wards of Rune, 112 with Zloka and Maceman, 135 with Wards of Rune. Halberdiers 102, 180 with this one is, yeah, Cav not that great. Then we have Zeno, who's playing as Gondor, 181 kills with his nice little swan before he just suicide charged. 116 with his swords, 166 with the other one, 119 with his Coast Guard. Arch is getting 96. Shame he didn't keep some ammo alive just for the end. 120 kills with his Cav. And then we have Legionita here, who's playing as Rohan. 221 kills with AMO. Pretty damn good. His sword thing's getting 119. It's not too shabby either. His Erling men at arms 128. His arch is 231 kills and 196. Again, if Rohan had just kept a little bit of ammo, I don't know what he was using his ammo on initially. I saw he firing at shock. He was firing at that like the shield wall with the pikes in for a bit, but that was head on. He should have just saved some ammo. And all his Cavs done well. 264 with his Arid of the Westfold. Arid of the Eastfold getting 215 to 197. 260 with Rise of Rohan. Knights of the Mark 277, and his Knights of the House of Earl 354. So well done to all the players there. They all played very, very well. It's a good game. But yeah, if you enjoyed, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. And until next time, Legionnaires, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.